Banchero is their star, and he has had a magnificent season when he's been healthy. His first shot won't go. Battle for the rebound, Carter. Carter inside. Banker won't go. Porzingis grabs the board.
Make Boston take contested twos, but the margins have got to be won by Orlando.
Banchero turns it over. Derek White, the crossover, goes at Wagner, floats it up. Joseph looking for Banchero. He's their leading scorer. Had that oblique injury early that slowed down the progress a bit, but he's right back on top. Banchero calling for it. Holiday guarding him, and Carroll gets inside, blocked by Porzingis. Corey Joseph back up top. Wagner finds Banchero. Banchero, a contested three is good as the shot clock expires. Tatum, the crossover. Carter does a good job staying with him. And Tatum shot won't go.
Richard never had that problem, Mike.
Jonathan Isaac also in. Banchero steps back. Jump shot. Cornet guarding Banchero. Steps back. Jump shot. Nice and smooth for Paolo Banchero. Black. Back shot won't go. Keeps it alive. Banchero comes up with it. And Banchero can't get that. Black. Back shot won't go. Keeps it alive. Banchero comes up with it. And Banchero can't get that. Down to 4. Wagner gets inside. Wendell Carter. Wagner's have to put it up. And can't get that to fall. Rebound. Banchero tracks it. Banchero drives on Brown. Scoop layup. Left hand is nice off the glass.
Come on, Mike. You're short closing to these.
Banchero. Caldwell Pope. High arcing three. Knocks it down. The third three-pointer. And Joe Mazzulla quickly calls time. Carter to Pope. Caldwell Pope. Banchero. Three-pointer. That's good. No, Banchero. Magic have the pace they want here in this game. And Houston knocks down the three. 9 straight points now by the...
But they're playing against the greatest three-point shooting team that the league has ever seen. So they better raise that level, DB.
Banchero using his size right there. Takes the hit and still knocks it down. Carter and Cornet. Some arm wrestling. Banchero steps back and knocks down another three. 19 first half points for Banchero. Caldwell Pope right up into Jason Tatum. Tough fall-away shot. Short. Rebound goes to Banchero.
I'm living with those contested twos last 2 possessions.
Banchero drive. Shot blocked by White. Slapped it off the backboard. Tatum comes the other end. Tatum lost it. 6 turnovers for the Magic. Jaylen Brown goes across the lane. Layup short. Hit the bottom of the rim. Banchero trying to spin. Has to hoist it up with a shot clock expiring. Low scoring game here in the first half. Tatum lets it fly. Can't connect. Tatum just 2 of 7. Tatum has the mismatch against Joseph, who's game but much shorter. Well, the Orlando Magic has had an impact for sure. Brown tries a three.
Mike, they have the ability to run you off the...
Banchero, the game's leading scorer, 19 in the first half. Got Holiday all over him. Porzingis there to help. Ball poked away. Here comes White. That was critical in the first half, so they didn't shoot the ball well early. Banchero well defended by White. Banchero gets it back and banks it in. Celtics thought it should have been a travel. That was critical in the first half, so they didn't shoot the ball well early. Banchero well defended by White. Banchero gets it back and banks it in. Celtics thought it should have been a travel. That was critical in the first half, so they didn't shoot the ball well early. Banchero well defended by White. Banchero gets it back and banks it in. Celtics thought it should have been a travel. As Wagner has it. Banchero backing in against Holiday. Tough shot, won't go. Rebound ripped down by Tatum. Caldwell Pope guarding Tatum. Tatum gets inside, left-handed switches, can't get it. Banchero rips down the rebound.
And we haven't seen as much this year of the Porzingis in that mid-post. It was one of the most efficient positions in basketball last season.
Holiday pokes it out and forces the turnover. Pritchard back in. Inside pass poked away by Porzingis. Good defense from Pritchard against the much taller Banchero. Alley-oop to Brown. Lays it up and in.
Jamal Mosey can't be too far away from thinking about his timeout. Their offense just isn't clicking the way it should, so you just get the ball to Paolo.
Banchero knocks down. Banchero tries another three. Rattles in and out. Jaylen Brown the rebound. Banchero double team, gets away, layup, comes up short. Isaac trying to come up with it. Porzingis does. Cornette back in. Banchero left wide open. Foul line jumper rattles it in. 26 now for Banchero.
And it doesn't get out of hand.
Celtics have outscored them 28-12. Horford leans in, shot short. Banchero played it well.
And it doesn't get out of hand.
Celtics have outscored them 28-12. Horford leans in, shot short. Banchero played it well. His leadership, vocal leadership, has really improved. Joe Mazzulla's talked about that. Banchero gets in the paint, pulls up, jumper's good. A 28-point, 10-rebound game for Banchero. Banchero answers with a two-pointer.
He can't carry him across the finish line alone.
And Banchero has Derek White in front of it. Inside, blocked by Horford. And then a foul on that pass. Horford got fouled. By the way, this 19 points for Pritchard, most in a playoff game. Banchero drives, gets inside, scoop layup, gets it to go. Banchero guarded by White. He steps back, launches a three-pointer. Off the mark, Tatum with rebound number 13. Tatum knocking his arm away. Now drives on Isaac, pulls back, drives again, stops. He wants another bucket. Left hand won't go. We're just past the midway point here in the fourth. Banchero pulls up, drills another jumper. He's got 35.
He's frustrated with himself. Mr. Chippy.
10 of 18 from the field, 7 of 12 from three, as Jonathan Isaac with his first. It was a one-point game at halftime. The Magic led by one. Up top, Wagner. His floater gets that one to go.